Big data is a term that refers to the large volume of data that is too fast and complex to process with traditional methods. However, these massive amounts of data can be analyzed to make more informed decisions on business problems you otherwise wouldn't have been able to solve, which takes us into the 5 V's that big data is characterized by. The first one is volume, which refers to the high volumes of low density unstructured data. Velocity is next and is characterized as the fast rate at which data is received and acted on, where depending on its velocity is either streamed directly into memory or is operated on in real time or near real time using some internet-enabled smart products. Variety then refers to all the types of data available, however, most of it being unstructured or semi-structured data types in the form of text, audio, and video that must be pre-processed in order to extract any kind of meaning or information. The last two are more recent than the previous three and refer to the data's accuracy and trustworthiness, which is veracity, and then finally value, which refers to the process by which analysts, executives, and business insiders use data to recognize patterns that enable them to predict behavior and make more informed decisions. One company that utilizes big data is Amazon. As an online retailer with such a wide range of options, a customer can often be overwhelmed with all the choices available to them. Therefore, Amazon is constantly gathering data such as products we look at, for how long, our shipping address, and so many other variables that they use in order to create a recommendation engine that gets more and more sophisticated the more we use their site. This is displayed to us as advertisements for products we might want, and product placement that enhances the rate at which we, the consumers, buy items through Amazon. Big data could provide more insight to healthcare organizations, as the amount of information gathered would offer new insights, which would allow better decision making, fewer cases of guessing, and just overall better care towards their patients. Mayo Clinic is one such organization that is currently using big data in order to assist in identifying patients that might be suffering from multiple conditions, which could possibly enable these patients to see an increased benefit in home care, which in effect would drastically improve their quality of life. Finally, big data could also be used to help identify people who are at an increased risk of illness, which would allow these patients to gain more insight on their own health with as little medical intervention as possible. One application of big data that I've seen personally is in the sports world, and more specifically improving sports performance. In recent history, more and more sports have decided to incorporate big data analytics as means to improve the way the sports are played by giving us constant feedback on any variable that could potentially affect our game. This has been shown in the IBM Slam Tracker tool for tennis tournaments, or even video analytics that can track every player on any field and how they are performing. Sensor technology has also been incorporated into sports equipment that give us feedback straight to our phones or cloud servers on the most minute details of our game and how to improve it. But one of the most apparent uses to me is the NFL, as they have developed their own platform of applications that assist each and every team in making the most informed decisions that take everything from the weather to the condition of the grass on the field into account. Burberry is one such company that has incorporated big data in order to boost performance, sales, and customer satisfaction. As a well-renowned company that boasts quality products that have been around for generations, Burberry has a particular advantage in creating loyalty and rewards programs, reeling in customers to their mobile app, where Burberry can acquire relevant data to deliver recommendations for products online and in-store. However, the fact that Burberry is a renowned luxury brand makes offering loyalty and reward programs a sort of step down that is most commonly associated with the loss of demand in an attempt to bring customers back in. However, the opportunity to become more informed and increase productivity and customer satisfaction is one I don't believe any company in this day and age would turn away from. As more and more companies begin implementing big data into their operations, the race to serve customers more accurately grows exponentially. The term big data has been around since the 1990s, but has grown substantially as the technology to make use of it has become more sophisticated and the willingness of companies to incorporate it has grown substantially. I believe that we are in the beginning of the mass adoption of big data, as most companies already utilize the mass amounts of data created every second in order to make the most informed decisions to maximize their usage amongst customers. However, as computer bandwidth and capability continue to grow in the coming decades, I believe we will see the use of big data become more prevalent and more widespread as more and more sectors have access to big data in ways in which it can improve their operations. In Burkina Faso, a growing population and sparse communities have increased the importance of farming and crop yields. Allowing farmers unrestricted access to agricultural big data would increase crop yields by enabling farmers to make better decisions on when to plant and how to manage and harvest their crops. By taking into account broad data sets on topics such as signs of pests and diseases, rainfall levels, and anticipated price levels in their local markets.